Guys, welcome back. I'm so sorry. I've been pretty ill for the last week, so it's taken me a little bit longer to get this video out or get a video out. So I do apologize. But in this video, I want to. This is just my Cardano trade currently. I just want to look at and focus on total. I want to focus on total. We maybe have time to look at 2 and 3, but total is a chart that I've been watching very closely this cycle. I feel like it's given a lot better insights into what's been going on with the market, where the good places to go risk on and go risk off are, rather than Bitcoin. It's been a lot more. I don't know. It's just been an easier read than the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin's been so choppy. If we have a look, compare that on the daily. Let's go here. It's just all over the place. It's been a really difficult read to get any sort of kind of trading signal from. So I've been using total a lot. Now, at first, when I was looking at total, I thought we would be having one of my favorite setups, which is the 3-tap of demand or 3-tap of supply, where we put the range high, range low, sweep the range high, come to mid-range, come back up here, and then expand lower. But as time has gone on, I don't think this is going to be the case anymore, just because of how long this is taking. Like, if the 3-tap was going to be the case, we would have broken down probably here and come down for it to be bearish. So I think now we're kind of leaning towards more of a bullish setup, and we're just coiling instead of a kind of bearish one. So I think realistically, we need to be looking for a prolonged cycle rather than a standard 4-year cycle. There's a lot of alts that are absolutely flawed at the moment. I don't think Bitcoin stops at 100, 120k. I think looking at this now, this setup is pretty much no more, and we have to kind of look at it as like almost like a rising wedge situation, where ultimately we come back up here and then we go on our parabolic leg. That would obviously be a dream case scenario. Now, with alts where they're at, it's very possible that we do this. The other scenario of the 3-tap and the breakdown was a very bearish scenario and would have taken us to around about, I think the equal was like about 70, even 50k. I can't see that happening, to be honest with you. Just alts would absolutely go to zero, and most of them are still flawed as it is. So I think we kind of have to have a bullish outlook on the market. Now, whether we come down here and we kind of fill this gap and then go, I don't know. But I do think dips are for buying at the moment. Total has just been coiling. The volume, if we look at the volume is like seriously low. Now, usually when that volatility is seriously low, and usually when that happens for a prolonged period of time, we get significant expansion in either direction. There's no directional bias when it comes to volatility. So it's a really interesting time. I think there's going to be some fantastic times to come. When it happens, I don't know. But my shift has gone from being more bearish. I think we might get like 100k. It's been more bearish previously with that setup, but I would have expected that chart to break down already for my own personal bearish thesis to take place. Since that hasn't happened, I'm now swinging to, okay, maybe this is a bit of a coiling setup and we're going to go on this parabolic leg. Similarly, if you look at total 2, it gives us a bit of a picture of where we're at in terms of alts. Now, this obviously hasn't broken out yet, and when it does, if it does, I should say, things are going to get fucking insane. Now, again, could it dip a little bit? Yes. We wouldn't really want to see it dip more than this before we break out, to be honest with you. That would be kind of overwhelmingly bearish. But again, if you look at total 1, the standard total, I think the bearishness has disappeared now. So I'm not looking for this as total 2 to be a bearish chart anymore. I'm now looking for opportunities to try and catch something before we break out here. So I think things are looking really good for the market. I think things are looking really good for alts. That's total 2 there. Total 3, very similar situation. I put this on here again because I was getting quite bearish. But again, I think a breakout seems imminent. There's no gaps below to fill. Everything's been filled very nicely, even down here, across here. Maybe we chop a little bit more, but ultimately I think at the moment I would say strongly that dips offer buying, and I think we get a prolonged bull run this time into Q1, Q2 of 2026. So that's how I'm positioning. Obviously I have spot positions, but leverage wise I'm kind of waiting for almost one more flush. If I flip onto my ADA trade, I'll show you what I'm looking for. So I think my ADA trade completes down here at 0.68. So I'm kind of expecting a 15-16% drop before I start taking leverage long positions. And then we can go back to the total chart and hopefully ride it over for a few months. So yeah, right now, obviously in spot, fine. Leverage wise, I'm waiting. As soon as my take profit gets hit for my ADA short, I'll start going into longs and spread it out like a Dino coin. I'll go to Litecoin or ADA. I'll grab a meme bag. I'll grab a fart coin bag, and yeah, that's the plan. So it's good to be back. I'm going to try and make more videos regularly, but like I said, I've been ill, so it's not been ideal. But thank you for a few subscribers and views. That's much appreciated.